I'm Cato Gooding, owner and operator of Gooding Services. I've done work all around the city of Flores Park, but there's a reason why we're based out of Shadow Valley. The city has its police force and Alpha Corps. It even has superheroes that patrol the streets. They're more than capable of dealing with various threats. Shadow Valley is full of hard-working, honest people. It's unfortunate that the city acts like you don't even exist. And that's why we're here. Let's be honest, the city allocates little resources for Shadow Valley. That's why they're so late to respond to issues. Good people deserve good service. For our great citizens, we provide it all. From firefighting to criminal investigations, you can count on Gooding Services.
Gooding Services has a bundle for all budgets. You can be fully protected with emergency response for just $49.99.
Hi everyone, welcome to Rip and the Silverback. I'm Silverback. That's the Rip. So, chat, I've got to talk to Eric for a second. So, they deleted it, and that's what's been put up. I'm
almost positive that's what happens.
Well, we can talk about it because there's okay.
Yeah,
we got some Begseg absolute gold today. I mean, can't say it. Everything else ain't touching the fucking barge pole. Eric, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Hustling. Got a lot of cool things happening with Rippaverse. Obviously, this Gooding collection that we stealth dropped Thursday.
Yes, you did.
And we appreciate that continued support there. Almost closing in on well, we're not almost closing in. We're almost there. 6,000 a book sold on that. But yes, been working, man, grinding. We got a lot of cool things ahead of us now that we finally got the big thing launched, and that was the website. We needed to get that off the ground. I mean, that was over half a year of development, but now that that's done, we're ready to go. We're gonna get some cool membership stuff doing. We got a lot of cool things going, and I'm excited.
I got some cool things going. I don't know if you can see behind me, but okay. But behind me there, I've got some CGC Yairas.
Those are going out.
I got some CGC. I got a 9.9A. I got a 9.9B. Giggity. 9.9C. But I got a different. I haven't got a 9.9B though, Eric.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
What's that?
I got a 10. Chat. Every time I have said, never use my clout for favors, it's all gone out the fucking window. I don't care. I had a chance. I grabbed it with both hands. Eric, thank you. So,
no, of course, man. No.
So Eric sent me my CGCB, but he gave us a 10. I take it you did all right on the 10s then?
Dude, it was like we got way more than what we were. Like, we got more 10s in Yaira than we have for any other book. 10s and 9.9s. So that is exciting, considering the print, man. So yeah, there's a few of those that are out in the wild that will be sent to you all, and yeah, it's cool that we got a lot of those. So there's some, generally we float around a 9.8, but I don't know, man. We got my niece was opening one of the boxes, like, dude, there's like several 10s in here, man. I was like, oh shit, that's a first. So yeah,
I got to ask. Are you going to do the golden ticket idea?
So we're going to end up. So we got two ideas. We got that, But one of the big things that we want to do with the website is auction.
Whoa.
Because that's not the only cool thing that we have. Like, we have like random tens of other books that, we were not able to put up for purchase, and also other cool things that we've done that are very unique items, right? This signed by this creator and this like one-off. And that was again, once we want to get the website up first. Now that that's up, that's we got the next phase. First half is going to consist of rolling out the membership portion, like really getting the forums and everything ready to rock. And yeah, we want like straight up auctions. And I want to be able to do streams, cool little events with you guys to auction off some of the stuff. We'll probably have maybe some of the proceeds go to various places or whatever. Nice. But yeah, we do want to do like maybe even something as much as like a weekly auction of just a cool Rippaverse unique item that you guys can be enthusiastic about.
Nice. Okay, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty cool. Because of course with Gooding, for example, that is just straight up on the site purchase, 4 covers, no CGCs, no. Got a t-shirt, a t-shirt on the store as well. But because of you got more books coming out on a regular basis, you're picking and choosing.
Yeah, picking and choosing which ones are going to have full campaigns with CGCs, and because it's a process with those CGCs. I know everybody likes them. I was one of the I would argue that's what people asked about the most. Like, hey, are we going to get CGCs? And it's just a lot that goes into it logistically. Obviously, not just getting the artists out and having them sign that stuff, but we got to send it to CGC, and then they have to do. Obviously, we're not the only comic book that they're getting, right? So they have to slab it up and grade it, and then we got to send it back. And just depending on what time of the year it is, we get those quicker. And right now, definitely going into the summer, it's just so much happening over there. So we had to make a decision. Like, okay, well, with this one, it might not make sense. But obviously, we're going to keep doing them. We're not going to not do CGCs. Definitely for the ones like maybe that I write for sure, because it's a lot easier with me being kind of here in house. We can do those whenever.
I think financially that makes sense based off how ISIM has performed to date. So
exactly. So we're going to continue to do those. It's just not going to make sense for every title for sure. And then we haven't like completely ditched the campaign format. It's just going to be reserved for like specialty thing. So maybe for an ISOM 3 or something of that nature, it deserves a like full campaign. But like one of the main things, definitely because we got a lot of books coming, we got magazines, all this stuff that's going to be dropping this year. We want to reserve those for like either the usual typical pre-order format or a collection format like we have right now. We could throw a couple of things, but not go too crazy.
Sure. Chat, if you want to pick up your copy of Gooding, which is as little as $18, by the way.
Cheapest book to date.
Pinned it. Top comment pinned it. Lady Erin, thank you. Just go click that link. It'll take you straight there. Holy! You've just fucking released Yairo, for Christ's sake.
I know, man. We're moving.
Now Gooding.
Now Gooding, and then we got
that the Horseman is due.
Horseman summer. And so it's right after that. That's why it's only 30
we
or
know
so
Blood
days.
Ruth is Octoberish time.
We got Blood Ruth, we got Yaira, we got ISOM 3, obviously. We have by the way, some of these pages on Yaira number 2 are coming out fucking crazy. So we have that's being worked on. There's 2 other projects. One is a Chuck Dixon one, guaranteed, with Joe Bennett, that is pretty far along the line. Dude, it feels good because now we're starting to operate like, I don't know, we're a legitimate publisher. Like, not just a guy just, for a hobby, maybe put out a book every now and then and get around to it when I get around to it. Like, we're taking this thing very, very seriously. I want y'all to nerd out. I want conversations to be had about the comic book characters and the universe. And there's so many cool different things that are there. And, man, look at that. Freaking 10, man. That's crazy. Crazy to look at, isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah, boy.
Crazy to look at.
I got woken up today by a ding ding on my phone, and it was just like, you've got a delivery coming today. I was like, I get deliveries every fucking day, mate. And I just scrolled down. It was like from the Rippaverse. I was like, I know what that is. I know what that is. So,
yeah.
Yaira 2 pages incoming confirmed.
Yes, they are coming in. Being inked as well. Like the teams are moving. Deborah and the team are fast at work. We know people love that book, so we want to make sure that we're getting those out, as quick as we can. So yeah, that's what it's about here. I mean, it's awesome because we have obviously there's different teams, right? So there's no rush job because the same team isn't working on the same book or different books, right? It's a different team. Deborah and some of the inkers are doing Yaira number 2. You have Joe and Chuck doing their thing. You have myself and Cliff. It's just different teams that are like obviously working on their individual projects. So nothing's rushed. But yeah, we're acting like a legitimate publisher. We want these books to be out, and we have an entire universe. You think of how vast, man, the Marvels or DCs of the world are in terms of their world. Like we got. It's gonna take a minute to get there. Check that out.
That's the Graham Nolan.
Graham's
for you.
already here.
That's the Graham Nolan for you right there.
He's already here.
Graham Nolan right there. So yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
he's doing his thing.
Shout out. He was just on what was that, a week or so ago when y'all had him on? Was it Real BBC?
We had Graham on the Real BBC not 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. We had him on the Real BBC 2 weeks ago. He's got his Joe Frankenstein 3.
Yep.
I think there's only just under a couple of weeks left with that on Indiegogo. So go check that out. Graham is good, people.
Yeah.
So big thanks. I'm sure big thanks about that. From our Graham, God bless him. Hell yeah, dude. What we got here? Avery Parker became a member. I'm gonna see if I can multitask these in today.
Well, we don't like spend an hour.
I want to spend some quality time.
Yeah.
On the beg seg. Okay, because this is pretty great. And as is microwave tea. But the 20 says for the Who's. Well, at least there's some redeeming. I need to put my microwave somewhere. Whatever. Okay, let's open hard. Let's open with the bag seg.
Okay.
Can you remember a couple of years back, maybe a couple of 3 years back, our wonderful friend in the industry, Max Visaggio, went and said something along the lines of, because I ain't even bothered looking for this fucking tweet. Something along the lines of, whoever says trans women don't get periods or whatever, they haven't seen my diarrhea mess going on. Why? However, a couple of days ago, June the 20th, nearly a week, they put up a tweet saying, ha, to all the people who are saying I was faking, I'm off to have me bits and pieces cut off next week.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to work out in my head how those two tweets can in any way, shape, or form make any sense. How can you have a period when you've got a penis and testicles?
If you're bleeding down there, it's not good.
Not if you got a penis.
No, it's not good.
No.
That is a problem, fundamentally.
Yeah.
And you need to get it checked out.
But
like ASAP.
That tweet, the second tweet saying off next week to my bits and pieces cut off, is gone.
Yeah. Not sure where that happened, because that was on the 20th. And then we got
a new tweet. Message. I'm trying not to overthink it, Lady Aaron. Trust you me. Trust you me.
Yesterday?
One ear out the other. And then, a new tweet comes up yesterday. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, no, sorry. I thought that was part of the 41%. The sun never sets on those who ride into it. Well, actually, it does. Because you ride into the sunset. You can't always ride constantly to the sunset because whatever. This is why she's a shit. They, whatever. It is a shit writer. So long, chums. I'm done. I'm out of here. Bye. This will be my last tweet. I am already pressing X'd out.
I mean, do we want to take bets? Should we do a poll? Like, how long are we thinking?
That's a good idea. Okay, we're gonna pick we're gonna get a poll going here. Is this really Mags's last tweet? Question mark. Yes, no, easy answer.
I don't see that happening, man.
That one. This will be my last tweet. I will henceforth be handing control of this account over to my assistant, aka
assistant. You ain't got no money.
AKA them. AKA them.
In order to have assistants, man, unless they are working for free,
pro bono,
pro bono. After the catastrophic month, there's no way that Mags has an assistant.
No
possible way.
If you're begging on a near monthly basis for Cash App, whatever coins to pay your bills because of catastrophic months, you do not employ an assistant. No, ma'am. No, sir. No other.
No way, dude. No.
So
we're off in the first paragraph, and I'm doubting a lot of things being stated. 2 sentences in.
Yeah, thank God I've got an Xbox pad handy so I can smash that X. Just smash that X. I am doubting. I am. Right.
Oh, man.
They're handing over their Twitter account to themselves. Okay. And it will be used entirely for news and promotion. This is ironic because you've got to have a job to be able to promote.
That's true. So you have a job to get the assistant and in the first place, and you obviously have to be putting out things frequently enough, which would mean, right, your finances should be all right if that's the case. But clearly you've shown us that they're not, in order for you to have some sort of news and promotion to be putting out there.
Dude, I got all the sympathy in the world for people who are struggling to rub 2 cents together. I've been there myself.
Yeah.
A lot of times in my life.
Yeah.
So I get that. That being said, this is a person gifted a role within the mainstream industry based on no talent. Talent. Their stuff is absolute dog shit. Some of it ain't even fucking finished. Ended up having just been put into trade paperback because they couldn't even release the singles because they weren't even selling. Gifted. Not only gifted jobs within the industry, gifted the prequel to Rebel Moon.
Shout out Zack Snyder, man.
Shout out. Him and Tim Sweeney chilling the fuck out right now. Shouting at Elton John.
Yo,
stigmatizing.
Shout out. You know it.
Gifted. Begging for money. For money.
And I think that
you go.
It's so important to acknowledge that, because look, when we say that she was gifted, they were gifted, Shims was gifted, the position that Shims was in. We're not making this up, because there wasn't much to anything when Mags was going by Brian. Not a whole lot to show for it. Switches it up, and now there's a whole catalog of work that they're doing in the mainstream. If you think that's a coincidence that they just up and get talent, does it work that way? Do they just up and get talent after you transition? No, that's not how any of this works. You were brought in specifically to check a box, being completely honest. And I'm not trying, that's not even saying that to be insulting.
No.
That's what happened.
Yes.
You rode a wave. it worked out for you. Maybe not good enough because you're still having to beg for money, but you were able to ride a wave. There was a Vagrant Queen thing going on. You got sci-fi.
Oh, I even forgot about that. Yeah,
of course. You can't forget about that, man.
Shit.
Had a couple of things that you did for the mainstream as well. You had some ideas that fortunately, not unfortunately, didn't get published with Connor Kent and wanting to make Connor trans. Really going out on a limb there. Bright ideas, but you were put in a position in the first place because of the box checking. And it didn't, I guess it is a wave because you can only ride it for, I guess, so long. Because I'm still not understanding how there's still a couple of those guys that are still in the industry, still making that material. It doesn't seem like it's as rampant as what it was before. When Mags was on that wave, it felt like you had these guys, the Vita Alas and the Visagios and they felt like they were on every title. Now maybe not as much. Nonetheless, you still rode a wave, and maybe you didn't take advantage of it because, well, there's a reason why we have this segment, after all.
I'm so glad that you brought up
Vagrant Queen.
This is a person who's been gifted work at DC. This is a person who's been gifted the opportunity to put their god-awful shit onto a television show.
Yeah.
This is a person that was gifted the prequel comic to Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, as we just said. Gifted. Not earned, not warranted. They've never sold a fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, they've done, obviously we know about the Eternity Girl thing. That was a thing. But they were somehow able to get a hold of some Wonder Woman, a Wonder Woman story, did a Superman story and Dark Knight's Death Metal. So yeah, they were very much did the Secret Empire stuff. Dazzler, right? Of course, everybody has to that checks that box has to do a Miss Marvel, and they did a Miss Marvel annual. So yeah. And somehow Oni Press, which they're under, right? Isn't Oni Press out of there? Oni Press, the publisher.
Oh,
did they go under? Yeah. So, well, they hired her to do hired Brian Shims to do Rick and Morty. So they were in a good spot, if nothing else, right? I mean, I can't say that I've wrote Rick and Morty or Superman, so they got that going for them. Ass. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is absolutely 100% box ticking. No talent, doesn't matter. The industry will have you. All you got to do is mutilate. Anyway, this is an ugly place. Oh, they're looking in them. And it grows uglier every day. Yes, you are a horrible person. And every time you tweet, when you try and cancel somebody, when you just try and destroy franchises, when you destroy characters, yes, it is very ugly. And you are 100% susceptible to receive the backlash based off that.
That is fair.
I cannot voice the slightest thought without someone trying deliberately to hurt and abuse me for who or what I am. You did, for all intents and purposes, put out a tweet saying we're having a dick cut off next week. Right?
I mean,
you decided to share that.
Of course, I need to see receipts.
There again, actually, sorry. Do you know what? I apologize. I take that back. Having your dick sliced in half and turned inside out and rammed back inside.
Fuck.
Not cut off. My bad.
Nonetheless, I mean, as far as the trying deliberately to hurt, I'm assuming that Mags is referring to their feelings.
Nothing can hurt Mags more than their fucking writing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're referring to there with this whole hurt and abuse thing. Because to my knowledge, I don't think anybody has been like appeared and physically assaulted or attempted to physically
Words of
assault
violence,
Max.
Eric. Words of violence.
True. Or I don't know anybody that's threatened to harm Max. So I don't know what they are referring to. I'm willing to see some receipts if they exist. Should they exist? For sure.
Receipts. Yeah.
I'd love to see those, but yeah, still at the X level of doubting.
And so I will no longer accept it as the cost of doing business. I do love lack of self-awareness when somebody tries to grandstand. The utter lack of it. Remember when he tried to destroy Sean Gordon Murphy's career?
Ooh.
Because he didn't gift you a job because you think you just gifted jobs based off your fucking box ticking. Sean's got a bit of talent. Maybe, just maybe, Sean wanted a writer, if he was going to collaborate with you, he wanted a writer that actually could write. Just saying.
Yeah.
Any communication coming from me will be signed Mags Visaggio. But I will not be manning this again. What do you mean manning?
What do you mean manning? What are you trying to say?
Manning?
What are you trying to say, Max?
Themming. I will not be themming.
Bigot.
Wow. Sorry, I did not mean to offend anyone in chat. Chat, I have not read this, so I couldn't screen it.
How dare Max say that?
Do you know what? Oh, shit, Eric. I should have got a sensitivity reader to go through.
Yeah, go through before we read it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Paid Sweet Baby $7 million. We would have.
Don't cancel me, chat. Don't.
Manning.
I will not be themming this account, nor will I be responding anymore. I mean, there's nothing you're saying which nobody's fucking liking here.
Yeah.
Can we stick to this? Can we agree? Can we accept your terms? Your terms are acceptable. Even though we know it's going to be you dealing with the account. But whatever. We all deserve better than this, says the person that tried to conspire with Joe Glass and Kwanzaa to destroy Sean Gordon Murphy's career because he wouldn't gift you work.
Shout out Joe Glass. Heard you wasn't too happy that me and McFarlane are working together. So hopefully you got over it.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Show a minute silence for the fallen. Fucking Fanny. We all deserve better than this. Some more than others. I'm finally willing to take my own advice.
What a grandstand that was. God damn, man.
I am so wonderful. I am so full of
what a grandstand, man. It's impressive, man. Oh man, the ego.
You can't cure a narcissist. You cannot cure a narcissist. I miss what Twitter once was. What a far left censorial corporate colluding with government bias societally destroying website. Okay. But I will not miss X. Of course, no, you won't miss X because you're still going to be running the fucking account and we all know it. I suppose you can find me on Blue Sky.
Nobody uses that shit, man.
What is Blue Sky? I've never even heard of it.
That lets you know nobody's using it, man. And Threads was DOA after like day 2.
I thought Blue Sky was an internet service provider. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Farewell. The sun never shut your fucking mouth.
So that was a day ago. So they haven't tweeted today, to my knowledge. So
they so want to.
They are a day into
sobriety.
Yeah, into some Twitter sobriety. And
my name's Max, and I haven't tweeted for a day.
The assistant is should they have anything to promote or put out there? The assistant.
Not today, Eric. Not today. Nothing to promote today. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow they'll have something to promote.
Maybe,
but it won't be Mags that'll post it. It will be the assistant, the infamous assistant.
Unless it's MV.
Which I'm assuming all of them.
For massive vagina. I don't know what that stands for. I'm not good at.
I'm just gonna assume all the tweets because there's no way you have an assistant. Assistant is gonna be labeled MV. So that's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm rocking with. But the poll results show that 93% shame the 7% of people do not, or they're saying that they don't believe it's gonna be the last tweet of Max. So
you guys. Wow. I didn't realize I had such a bigoted audience.
Right.
I apologize. Yeah, what a surprise. What an absolute surprise. I think Mags is the definition of the meme slinging shit over the wall and then having shit thrown back. Yeah. Oh, a big attack. A big attack.
Yeah, it's look, I don't know where this industry is going to go. I don't know what place Mags has in this industry. But yeah, we all knew those gigs weren't going to be around forever.
No, sir.
There was no way. I mean, it was not a sustainable practice. Is Vita Ayala still doing things over there at Marvel? I don't think. What does she identify as, or is she a she? I know she has like
no. They identify as a they is in the informal. By the way, when I use pronouns, I use them correctly. They and them and stuff. That's the informal. They identify as whatever the fuck gets them work.
Yeah, so they go by they.
Let me share this.
No, they're trans now. What the fuck?
What?
Okay, so Vita Ayala's.
I thought they were black and queer. I thought that was their shit.
I'm gonna read it. I'm blocked, so I gotta read it up from.
I'm definitely blocked by Vita.
Yeah, so I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
Okay, why you doing that? This is from 2020, folks. By the way, 2020. I'm back. Last week was an absolutely crushing experience that finally taught me what it means to navigate the world as a woman. I finally internalized stuff I knew intellectually. Ari, the danger men. Qua men represent to women. What the fuck is a qua?
I was just about to ask you, hoping that you had it.
No?
You had a response because I have no idea what the fuck that means.
So here we go. The onslaught of seeing over and over and over men I know and respect named as abusers of women I know and respect, including friends of mine on both sides of the abuse equation, really knocked me over. But what broke me was realizing the same playbook had been used on me. Holy shit, are we sure that... has anyone ever seen DSP and Mags in the same room at the same time? Because both of them have an uncanny ability to make everything about them. I don't want to get into a whole thing about what happened between me and Sean Gordon Murphy. I've covered that already elsewhere, and it's draining to recount. Yeah, he had to go and kiss your ring when he was given work at DC to get the fucking psychopath seal of approval because you were all using your fucking box-ticking privileges to push
hold people hostage, basically.
Yeah, and push them out of the fucking industry.
Yeah.
But while I needed to categorically state that he never touched me,
I'm pretty sure you're all right on that.
But just saying that in itself, though,
I know it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
But I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you got much to worry about that.
No,
Max.
No, he's married to a woman.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if too many people willing to touch Max like that.
I'm not looking for comfort and sympathy, says the person posting on Twitter. Hey, Nuna, how you doing?
Shout out.
So please, no internet hugs or advice. I just want to talk about what happened to me this weekend. Again,
talk to him, Max.
I want to say Sean never touched me. Again, I want to emphasize he never touched me. I want to really hammer that home that he never touched me. Psychology, I guess, wasn't their strong point. That, you know, let's just embed in people's brain. Touched me. Or intimated that he might do so. I'm not accusing him of assault. Just what an absolute piece of shit. This is what they did. This is what they did, folks. They implanted words like abuse, a touching, accusing. There's one that states about, you know, victimization before, you know.
Yeah.
But he did hook me and use me. Sean Gordon Murphy, who made over $1 million last year just selling his artwork, by the way, at conventions, over $1 million. It's not bad, is it? Just selling art in a convention for. He was using mags. I'm just getting my Xbox pad, okay, and I'm just gonna start fucking whacking that X to out. Whacking that X. Everything from the unfulfilled promises of future professional and financial assistance to love bombing. This is what they did in 2020, folks. Tried to destroy an actual talented writer and artist's career.
Just to paint themselves as a victim. That's what makes it fucking so bad.
Yeah.
All for the sake of painting. Max has nothing to do with nothing. Categorically, Sean Gordon Murphy didn't do anything to Max, but they're trying to frame it as, well, I gotta accuse them of something. Everybody else is, so I need to inject myself into this situation. That's what Max wanted to do. Just to effectively say that I guess they were abused because of being promised things. The fuck is
every job that's taken by a POT, person of talent, is taking a job away from a POC, a person of cut. Yeah, I don't think we can finish that last word. A person of see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's got a slightly different meaning nowadays. Got nothing to do with color. It's just got everything to do with see you next Tuesday, though. That's the type of person that we're dealing with. This is the person who's saying, oh, this is such a disgusting place.
Yeah.
Just imagine if I put out a fucking tweet going, hey, right, you know, yeah, folks, I know that I finagled a 10 from Eric, right? But I'm not saying that to get it, Eric assaulted me. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying or intimating that he assaulted me or touched me inappropriately. But let's just say there were certain conditions which... What a...
It's fucking bizarre, man. But yeah, I know, I get it. A lot of people have short sort of, let's say, the memory of goldfish, as they say. But these guys had the industry, I mean, hostage for a while there. And this is what I was trying to find. So this, you tell me what the fuck this means. Vita Hala, according to her bio, is an Afro trans non-binary. All right, ass. I need you to let me know what the fuck that means.
I don't fucking know. I've got an afro. I don't know what it mean.
I'm just saying.
Bushy hair.
Afro trans non-binary.
How can you be trans and non-binary? How does that actually work? Are they contradictory to each other?
I don't quite know what that means, but they had and Vidala is the one that infamously changed Static's origin to make him get his powers in a Black Lives Matter riot.
Ram raiding a Walmart.
Yeah.
Target, my bad.
Yeah.
Smash the Target window, and the more that he stole from inside,
the more powers he got.
Okay.
But yeah, that actually happened. Not even joking. I know it can be very difficult to know when me and as joking versus tongue in cheek and versus being serious. That really happened. Vidal actually did that with Static. His origin on the which is why the Milestone reboot was dead on arrival. Really, pretty much everything. Nobody talks about anything that came from that DC fandom at all, because all of that shit was a dud for the most part.
Yeah, do you remember DC fandom?
I think that might have been my biggest stream ever. Was covering. I had like 20. I had tens of thousands of people watching me. Fucking.
I didn't know what the fuck I was watching when I was trying to.
Yeah.
Every time there was somebody else came up in front of the green screen that I couldn't fucking understand. Talking about fucking.
Very diverse.
I was going to say something then. An Adam Crickler line that he's constantly using right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to hit. Yeah, here at DC, we're very happy about the inclusion and the diversity within our organization.
Oh, man.
Somebody else. And they're like, what the fuck did you just say?
But they were all, it was so bad when you remember just the amount of panels, and it was all focused on, none of that stuff had anything to do with comics shrug.
No!
Like it was.
I thought I was watching a fucking Pride Parade.
it was bad, man.
Are there any comics?
It was pretty. And when they mentioned the comics that they were doing, it was like, hey, here's this little thing that we're doing, but let's talk about the diverse people that are writing it. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
There's a new Batman cartoon coming very soon. To introduce, we got stunning of birth, person of diversity. It
was pretty bad. It was man, that was nothing came into fruition really out of DC fandom. It was kind of trippy. But the only reason I bring that up is just the mags, the Vidalas, they really had the industry like shut down for a while there. It was on lock, man. It was, I can imagine being a pro during those days where everybody had to pledge allegiance. You had to sign off, make sure you sign this pledge that says you'll never assault a woman. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, the women that
it was bad, bro.
The women that were quite happy to suck somebody off for a job were very confused when they discovered that they couldn't actually suck the talent out of the person's penis. I'm just saying what happened.
Oh, shit.
Reminds me of a young man at a truck stop in the 60s.
What was his name? Alex.
Who cares what his name is? There's no names needed. Just love. Just love. Yeah, all these women that fucking were quite happy to bed hop with people with actual talent in the industry because they thought that was going to launch their careers. Had a rude awakening when they realized that that wasn't talent that was coming out. No, sir.
Not quite.
Something else.
Not quite. Yeah, they had the industry on lock. I don't really know the status because I don't know what if Vita still is doing as an example, doing work for them. I know, I mean, she's hyper. I mean, I talk politics all the time. I mean, she's hyper political, pretty, and I guess I can respect that from Vita. Wear it on your sleeve. That way people know who they're giving money, to be fair. probably not a whole lot of things that she's tied to are going to get royalties anyway. If I'm going to be fair. So is she actually getting the money outside of the contract work? I don't know. But they had the industry on lock for a while. It was crazy, man. And yeah, it was never a sustainable thing. I don't know what else outside of obviously Rebel Moon was a pretty big gig for Mags. I'm not sure what her last like big 2 project. She's probably done some stuff with IDW because IDW seems to just.
Well, they're just on the verge of closing down, so most likely. Most likely.
So yeah, I mean, our beloved T Franklin is over there at IDW, really killing it with My Little Pony.
Yeah, you could get a page of writing done, or she can tug you off for $20. Sorry, that was crude. She can milk you for 20.
I can't confirm the pricing, but she is a sex worker. She brags about that. So again, not jokes, not
By the
jokes.
Way, it's really good when you're writing My Little Pony
that you get a prostitute,
and you're talking about sex work
and phone sex hotlines and
My Little Pony milks a bloke for 20.
Yeah, they're sending their best over there at IDW.
No, sir. No, they are not.
No, they are not. They are sending their best, is what you're telling me. No, look, Mags.
Oh, yes, to quote T. Franklin, draining wallets and balls.
Oh man, T. Franklin, man.
Get your copy of Gooding live now.
Yes, at Rippaverse.com. You can go
to the top there.
Support the collection.
Eric might milk your wallet, but he won't milk your balls.
Not into the homosexual stuff, so you don't have to worry about any of that goofiness. But bro, it's crazy out there, man. I don't know what the hell these guys be doing. But speaking of lesbians and
balls, that's what they be doing, Eric.
Well,
that's what they be doing.
But speaking of lesbians and sex work,
this could go anywhere right now. Absolutely anywhere. Yeah. Draining Disney's wallet.
There's no balls there because
no balls. There's absolutely no balls in that show.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Woo. No, sir.
Did you catch this latest episode?
Yes, I did.
Some are saying it's the best of the worst.
Right. I'd like to address my fellow content creators. Stop fucking saying that.
Okay.
Perry Chan went, best episode so far, 1 out of 10. That's a good joke. It was an awful episode. I refuse to use terminology like it was the best out of the 5 because the episode was as retarded, if not more retarded, than a lot of it. I think the only thing saving grace was there was so much glow stick whacking that they just couldn't speak that much. So it sort of calmed down a little bit on the actual retardation. But when they did speak, holy fuck, were they absolutely retarded. So it was a hideous episode. Nonsensical. The whole show operates off the assumption that everyone is fucking retarded. From the people in the show to the audience watching it. It's not about a suspension of disbelief. It's about an IQ below 60.
That's below room temperature. That's pretty fucking bad.
It's way below room temperature. You have to get in a cold shower to heat up. It worked. It had to work off so many contrivances that none of it made sense. And it was filmed on a soundstage which looked like a Star Trek the original series planet. And I'm like, how?
25 million episode.
Exactly. How?
It's impressive.
Oh, it's impressive how they fucking squirrel the money away. That's impressive.
So what was the context? I saw. I don't know who who was it that shared that video of her like basically cutting her dreads off or whatever?
Steph. That was our Steph.
Oh, Steph. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the context of that?
Right. Oh God, where'd you even fucking start with this shit? So last week's episode, May, who's the evil twin, who's going around trying to kill the Jedi by absolute utter incompetence, just says out of nowhere, do you know what? I'm not going to be bad anymore. I'm going to hand myself into the Jedi. Discount Ezra Miller is just like, you can't do that. We gotta kill these Jedi for Smiler Ren. She's like, haha, fuck you. I'm off. Fucks off. Smiler Ren turns up at the end of last episode, force pushes all these fucking Jedi. Starts off with them all fighting each other. So Smiler Ren is trying to kill May, his apprentice, because she's like, I don't want to do this no more. There's some Jedi in the way who are utterly retarded. So they're just like, oh, what's this red lightsaber do if I just thrust myself upon it? Oh, it kills me. They do a lot of that. So he's chasing May down. Everyone that comes across him, he eventually kills. Little Padawan girl comes across. Fuck out of here, bitch. You're dead. Brown boy Summer comes along. Fucking haircut. Gets his neck snapped. You're fucking done. All the Jedi are dead on the floor. All of them, apart from Master Squid Game. Master Squid Game gets knocked out by a stun gun after he knocks out Smilo Ren. And Smilo Ren gets carried off by insects. Don't even make me answer that. So it leaves May and Osha together, the sisters together. And the bad sister May is just like, sister, I did everything for you, even though the last thing I said to you was I'm going to kill you. But don't think about that. Don't watch the show. And she's like, here, we can be sisters again and cool, and they hug. And then the good sister Osha's like, I'm arresting you in the name of the Republic because you're a bad poopy pants. So May, who last week said, I'm going to hand myself into the Jedi, decides to fight back and prevent herself from being apprehended by the Jedi. The thing that she went to do. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. So she knocks the good sister out. She force pushes her backwards, and somehow it knocks her out. Why? Don't know. Don't think about it. She then takes off her sister's clothes. Weird. And puts them on. And now she needs to look like Osha. But she's got hair extensions. So she gets the come at me with all your strength pose. And then takes the lightsaber by the hair and cuts the face off. No, cuts the hair off. I look like Osha. Who is going to tell us apart? You got a massive tattoo on your fucking forehead, you dipshit. You got a massive fucking... Your fucking beads are not covering. You got a big fucking tattoo. So, Master Squid Game comes around. May, who's now dressed as Osha, is just like, hey, let's get out of here. The one, by the way, that wanted to hand herself into the Jedi last week. Don't think about it. And Master Saul, Master Squid Game, who was Osha's Master for several years when she was a Padawan. Can't see that she's got a massive fucking tattoo on her forehead. And can't tell the two girls apart, even though the two girls haven't seen each other in 16 years and have vastly different personalities. Can't tell it's a different person. Do you know what I say to this, Eric? I am sick and tired of racism. Not all black people are the same.
That's very true.
I'm disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. Why is it always the fucking Asians?
Stop Asian hate.
Asians, stop hate. Stop hate.
So,
Oh, so
no, we're not.
So all the Jedi which came onto the planet, right?
Yeah.
So there's about 8 of them or something in total. All of them are dead, apart from Master Squid Game. Discount Asian Ezra Miller has said, "I'm a Sith." He's actually said the words, You would call me, as a Jedi, you would call me a Sith." He says the word. He said the word. So Master Squid Game goes back to a ship. He can now take off, go back to Coruscant, and say, "The Sith are back." We don't know if he's going to do that because it ended when he got onto the spaceship with fake OSHA. But what he did do, which I was really impressed with, was leave all of the dead Jedi on the floor.
Fuck them, I guess.
Fuck you. The animals can feed off you. Didn't take them back. Didn't burn them. Didn't create a pyre. Nothing. Went, fuck this shit, I'm out. Left them all on the floor. Didn't even take the lightsabers. Left them with them. Not as if lightsabers is a dangerous weapon.
Not at all.
No. I hope they all die miserably and in pain. You can't even...
So, is that why you think some people are calling it the best of the worst? Is because it's not as much jibber jabber?
Because there wasn't enough. There was some glow stick hitting, which reduced the amount of jibber jabber.
Okay.
So that's why. And it was also 25 minutes long. 27 minutes long. Even though it felt like the longest half hour of my fucking life. I was so excited. Eric, when I pressed play today, I was so fucking excited because it said runtime 32 minutes. And I was like, fuck yeah. There is a 2-minute previously on the Acolyte. And then there's like 4 minutes of credits. So you can take 6 minutes off that, which leaves 26 minutes. That's it. 26 minutes. That's a fucking sitcom.
Yeah.
That's a sitcom. And last week was about the same. My review, 15 minutes, done, out of here. I mean, it takes 5 hours to fucking make that.
Yeah.
15 minutes, runtime, done.
Well, what is
6 hours today took me to make that fucking video. 6 fucking hours.
Sure you
Every frame's a retardation. E4.
So, what is it? 3-4 more episodes? 3. Okay.
There's no story. There's no story. There's no mystery. There's no nothing.
This haircutting with lifesavers, though. With lightsabers.
You can tell that. You can just tell that this was written by a middle-aged woman. She's just, oh my god, look at, she's gonna use this fucking Jedi hairdressing technique. Stunning and brave. What about a fucking tattoo on the forehead, you dipshit? What about the complete and utter different? I tell you what, Eric, just as well, those two sisters presumed dead. Each of them thought the other one was dead, by the way. Haven't seen each other for 16 years. Just as well, they had the identical fucking haircut. Apart from one of them had slightly longer extensions. That was fucking lucky. Imagine if they didn't. Imagine if they had completely different haircuts after 16 years. I got my window open. I got my window open. I'm shouting. I don't care.
Very convenient.
Just.
Well, Leslie Helen.
No need to swear at me.
I'm sure she's happy with the results of I don't know what ratings look like or if we ever know like at all.
It's the lowest rate, it's the lowest viewed Star Wars live action show of all time.
But you gotta take in consideration it's also the most viewed Star Wars
lesbian
show on a Thursday.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes.
That aired at 7 p.m.
Well, with people lesbians wearing red t-shirts.
Yeah, with people wearing red t-shirts and 3 lesbians that wrote it.
Yeah.
So that'll put it. It's the most viewed.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You earned
those
that.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because while that is also the lowest viewed Star Wars. I'm saying that about Star Wars.
She left her sister on the planet on her own in the woods with a bunch of dead people that will attract the wildlife. With Smiler Wren still flying around with insects. Who finds her at the end of the episode, by the way. Fucking hell, with family like that, who needs enemies?
True. But you got to also take into consideration they're not the only ones breaking records. Apparently, Doctor Who.
Yes, they did.
It's also one of the lowest rated.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
It's not one of the lowest rated.
Oh, excuse me. It's the lowest. Okay.
The lowest ever rated episode in the 61-year history of the show.
Well,
you earned that, Russell. You earned that. I don't want to take any of the credit away from him.
Oh, man. What was it? It was IGN that wrote an article. You probably read that and be kind of pissed. It's funny. I can't remember if it was even about the Acolyte or if it was Doctor Who. Could go either way. About how this is a refreshing entry.
That was the Doctor Who. Yeah,
it was Doctor Who.
It was the kickstart the franchise.
Yeah, that's what that's the term they used. It's the kickstart that they need. And I'm like, where's the start? Hell, where's the kick? Where's any of that shit?
The lowest viewed Doctor Who of all time. With that series of 8 episodes now holds the record for the 2 lowest ever viewed episodes of Doctor Who.
And it's got like what 5 episodes or something left. So
no, Doctor Who's done.
Oh, it's done.
It's done. 8 and done.
Oh,
but they're already filming a second season.
Oh, so well, okay, that's what
Disney. It's not even hitting the metrics on Disney Plus. It's not hitting any metrics at all anywhere. Nielsen.
Those were the 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, and a special. So
fucking Special Olympics.
Well, shout out to your kickstarted show, Doctor Who. Well, I mean, at least I saw, I don't know, scrolling on Twitter, or ads pop up or retweets of videos that they're trying to put out there for promotional material to get people to watch this shit. And apparently the co-stars like to speak like one of the Kardashians. So that's interesting. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with Doctor Who, but it was a video of them. Like, I'm not even joking, y'all. I forget who they were getting interviewed by. And they went on for like 3 minutes talking like, it was like, hey, we don't speak in our accents when we're on set or whatever. We speak like Kardashians. And I'm not even joking. It would cringe. Like, I'm gonna find it because I want you to watch. You haven't seen it. I want you to watch it live. Hold on.
but everything's starting to make sense.
I'm gonna show you. Oh, it was so fucking bad. I want you, since you haven't
According
seen
to
it,
Russell T Davis, the show hit the viewing figures that they wanted to hit. So that's the lowest. You wanted to hit the lowest viewing figures of all time.
apparently,
That's a weird fucking own, mate.
apparently, let me see. Let's see if I can find this.
We had absolutely no expectations for this series of Doctor Who, and we managed to hit them.
Oh man, yeah, Millie Gibson, that's her name.
Oh, she's gone anyway.
Oh, word.
Yeah, she's out the TARDIS for season 2, and she's going to be replaced by an Indian lady, so that the BBC next season can say, "This is," and you know what's going to come next? The first non-white TARDIS in the history of Doctor Who. It's a first, Eric. It's a first, because that's all they care about.
All right, so I'm gonna share this to you in the private chat, and it even has the timestamp. Does this? Let me know if this gets you stoked on Doctor Who.
I'm gonna. Oh man.
Because these are apparently fan questions. Actual fans of Doctor Who care about this type of stuff.
No, they're tourists, and they need to get the fuck out of our franchises. That's who they are. Okay, so
That will go.
Yeah, so I go, how was your evening?
My evening was so great. How was your evening?
My evening was okay. How do you feel about everything that went down?
I'm just so happy about how everything went down.
I'm so happy with myself.
I'm so excited to be speaking to you, Troy.
Don't you just get goosebumps from the cringe?
get him out. Get him out of the show. Get him out of the fucking show. Hi everyone, welcome to the Silverback. I'm your host, Az. You got one more chance.
That'll get you stoked. That'll get you guys stoked for Doctor Who.
I'm gonna. Do you know something? Call me a big old meanie, but not really. No, no. But then again, what got me less stoked was actually watching 2 episodes of it, because I couldn't do anymore. I couldn't. Even chat. You understand this. I love you. You understand what I'm going to say now. I do create content on YouTube. And creating content about shows that I like, great. Shows that I don't like, great. Because if you can, like the Acolyte, you can mock mercilessly, right? People turn up. They've been watching in droves. I can't thank them enough for watching my Acolyte reviews. Amazing. It works. It's symbiotic. Yeah. I get paid by YouTube. Yay. Chat get entertainment. They actually get some entertainment. They don't have to watch a shit show. They can just see the guy losing his fucking mind. I could not go any further than 2 episodes of Doctor Who. I was done. Could not do it. But all the cringe, all the shit that I have to watch, that could be like, yeah, this could be fun. This could be algorithmically fun for me. I just couldn't. I could not do it.
It's tough, man. And I mean, I guess that's just really the general state of the industries right now.
It drained my soul.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And not my wallet and balls.
Look, if nothing else, I mean, the positive news for sure, if nothing else, is that you have the instances like you, where okay, I get to do a video, and by I mean you get to do a video, you get to get some entertainment out of it from the audience. Excuse me, at least the audience gets entertainment out of it. You get paid for it for sure. It's content being created again, and it's also coming from a place of, let's be real. Again, you were a fan of this stuff, generally speaking. Maybe
once upon a time,
right? That gives you the unique perspective. I think that's what's really cool about Star Wars content. And even when I was kind of doing a lot of the content creation, doing the reviews and everything for like the Marvel and DC stuff, that was one thing I admired from the Star Wars creators, and seeing what they were saying about the latest thing, right? And reviews, I watch all this stuff all the time because they come from it. Yeah, I still consider myself I know a lot more than the normies, but I still consider myself relatively a Star Wars normie, at least in comparison to my knowledge.
Yeah, same.
Knowledge based on like a Marvel or DC. So I know enough to hold a decent conversation about it, but to see like the actual nerds.
You ever seen a man headbutt a lightsaber?
No.
Okay, watch this week of the Acolyte then.
I know enough to know that ain't right.
Twice. Headbutted a lightsaber twice. Can I just logically ask you a question? From a logical standpoint, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing a certain type of armor that allows you to fucking headbutt a lightsaber and it diffuses the lightsaber.
Diffuses the lightsaber.
Diffuses the lightsaber, takes a few seconds to kick back
so
up again.
It jams the lightsaber.
Essentially, yeah. You know,
that is impressive.
That is impressive. Would I be out of line here for saying that's probably tough? That armor is probably tough.
Yeah.
Do you think an 18-year-old girl hitting it twice with the hilt of a lightsaber would smash it in half? No? Well, you would be wrong, sir. You would be wrong.
Fuck.
Because that's how the helmet gets knocked off for the reveal. She hits the helmet with the butt of her lightsaber twice. The good news is, though, he then shoots his fucking lightsaber into her 3 times and kills her. So it has a happy ending, but that is the route they decided to go down to have the helmet taken off. A helmet that can literally headbutt a fucking lightsaber.
Well, that is that's impressive.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have armor that can diffuse a lightsaber to make it malfunction for 10 seconds, let's say, before it can reignite, yeah? Why wouldn't you just cover yourself in it?
That would seem like the logical thing to do.
That means if you get hit, it's going to fucking automatically diffuse the lightsaber.
Gives you that competitive advantage, that's for sure. Slightly.
Quite a big one, I would say.
Yeah,
quite a big one.
That's for sure.
So why just wear a helmet and gauntlets? So you ever seen a man punch a lightsaber?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you fucking will this week. Because that's that. I know. I don't care if it's EU or fucking Disney. That is dumb. That is really fucking like breaking. That breaks a lot when it comes. I mean, I think Beskar's fucking retarded at times. I mean, that's just turned into, stupid now. She'll say it's a rare but brittle ore. Maybe don't headbutt a lightsaber with it then. It's brittle.
Man, this is So all right, let's recap. We talked about this.
Have they tried, turning it into an alloy? Went for Lord of the Rings.
All right. Let's look at this as a glass half full, even though it's for sure an empty fucking glass. This only has 3 episodes left. And then we have what? Season 2 maybe of is that coming out next year? I guess of Ahsoka.
Who the fuck
knows? Who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows? Because we know as far as cinematically, I don't know what the hell's coming out. And when.
Mandalorian and the Green Fucker.
And the Green Fucker. That's 2025.
And the Rey movie. Written by.
Have they started shooting on any of those?
No. They haven't even got any scripts.
All right, so that's just not coming out in 2025. Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. Then I don't fucking know.
Nothing is in pre-production. Well, technically it's all in pre-production, but nothing is in production from a movie perspective. From a Star Wars movie perspective.
Yeah, Star Wars is specifically what I'm speaking about. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's other shows coming out. Like I said, it has to be season something of something that already dropped.
Agatha.
Well, that's Marvel,
Harkness.
Well,
in terms of Star Wars,
yeah.
I think this is it for the year, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they've started work on Mandalorian season 4.
Didn't know it was getting a season 4.
I don't. I'm just guessing now. I'm doing like Disney. I'm just making shit up as I go along.
Everybody's kind of making shit up. Damn. Well, I can't even say that you have something to look forward to.
Yeah, Andor season 2 is next year, and that's bringing in director Krennic. And Mendelsohn's gonna.
So I didn't know that was getting a season 2.
I know. 2 seasons about a dead guy. That's impressive.
Oh, Skeleton Crew. Yeah. So that's this year. Okay.
I don't even know what that is still. People have told me and I keep forgetting.
Me too. I just know the name.
I just know that, yeah.
I just know the name. What the fuck
I have asked this question like 3 times. People have answered for me and I keep forgetting. I am that interested.
Series of 4 children
Eric,
who end up on an
I don't get
adventure
this, Eric. By the way, do you get this?
home.
I don't understand this, Eric. Can you make any sense of that?
Fucking hell.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
So it focuses on 4 children who end up on an adventure to make their home after being lost in the galaxy following a discovery they make on their home planet. Is this like a spinoff or something? Well, apparently that's supposed to come out this year, though. I don't think we know too much of jack shit about what that's going to be about or in reference to. Jude Lawson.
Skeleton Crew is just about Disney execs, but with AIDS. Wow. I'd watch that.
So yes, it's centered around the youngsters, apparently. So
some youngsters that make a discovery and then going back home.
I guess so. Going back home where they discovered something on their home.
4 episodes.
I have no idea. So
it's 4 children, not 4 episodes. It's probably 8 episodes of playing.
So Jaleel White's in it. Interesting. So that's positive. Steve Urkel is in Skeleton Crew.
Steve Urkel.
So
you excited for that?
Can't say that I am. I did not know, seriously. I didn't know Andor was getting a 2nd season. I had no idea.
Yes, I did know that it's second and done. Because he's gonna be dead.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, we already know that much.
Yeah. We know how his story ends. In bright lights. Hugging a mid-brunette. With the personality of a gopher. A dead gopher. The personality of a dead Jedi that's been killed by Smiler Ren and left to rot in a forest. Spoiler alert. It's not.
Well, I mean, shout out Star Wars, man. You guys got this thing figured out. Lots of enthusiasm rolling on through with your property. Never been better. Star Wars is booming.
Stronger than ever.
Never. The power of many, so they say. So
the power of 1, the power of 2, the power of many. You know the stupidest thing about the Acolyte, right?
Yeah.
I know, and there's so much.
What's the stupidest?
Every time I criticize it, I will actually start with, do you know what the most stupid thing is? Because it's all of it.
Yeah.
We had a flashback episode, right? And this flashback episode, people are going to say, yo, you saw it from the perspective of Osha. No, we didn't. The flashback was from the perspective of multiple different people. So there's going to be another flashback to show people what really happened. And it has to be consistent with some, at least a large proportion of what we've already seen, with certain things being tweaked and changed. So you're getting Smilo fucking Ren talking about, do you remember what you did to us? You weren't even fucking there because it was a bunch of lesbians. You got a penis. I am guessing. So why is this guy talking about, do you know what you did to us? In a coven of space lesbians there wasn't a dude. Well, apart from, the dude, the stunning and brave. We cast a trans person to play. You couldn't tell who they were, apart from the fact that they towered over everyone else and spoke like this. Apart from that, fucking blended right in.
Blended right in.
Which one is it? Is it her? Is it her? Is it her? Is it him? Her. Sorry, her. So they are trying to meta stuff, which they're not even showing you. So there's no impact. So by the time it's all revealed, we're already dead on the inside. We're not going to give a shit.
Yeah.
If the show, I'm not saying that the show would have been good anyway, but the show actually probably needed to start with whatever atrocities the Jedi did. So we know how it started and we know how these Jedi behave. But the problem is, why are we rooting for anyone in the show? Because they're all shit.
Yeah.
The Jedi are shit. The space lesbian witches are shit. The twins are fucking shit.
Indoctrinating lesbos.
I'm not rooting for anyone. I don't give a fuck. And I only slightly like Master Squid Game because he was in Squid Game. Nothing to do with his actual character in the show. Why do we care? The Jedi evil. No, they're just fucking retarded. Like everyone else. Can we have somebody to root for? Can we have somebody that's likable, that has a legitimate fucking reason for us to want to spur them on? Not my fucking lesbian mums got murked by Jedi. These lesbian fucking witches that use the dark side of the Force to create twins who they think are going to continue the line of the space witches, but they're the only twins that were born in 8 years, so that it's going to die out anyway. Because unless you start sprouting Force babies all over the fucking place, you're done. Woman plus woman equals no children. Sorry. That's biology. So why do we care? Seriously, chat, anyone who's seen the show, which I know is nobody, apart from me. But is there anybody in the show that you're just like, yeah, we should be rooting for them for these reasons? No, not a fucking one. Ki-Adi-Mundi's alive. He's not born for another 40 fucking years, but he's alive and a Jedi Master in it for some reason.
Because of reasons.
Oh, it is. It's all so tiresome. Exactly. It's all so tiresome.
I don't know how y'all do it, man. I've got a lot of respect for
massive amounts of cocaine.
Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Man. And it's like, again, I know we're kind of saying the same thing that we say over and over, is that it's a issue that spans across multiple franchises.
It's because it doesn't change, Eric. That's the problem. When it fails, what do? They go back to the drawing board and do it again.
Imagine this much, because we didn't get a chance to talk to it when talk about it. Excuse me.
Talk about it,
bro. I don't think this Blade movie's happening.
Oh no, not a fucking chance in hell. No way. If I was Ali, I'd walk away from this.
To put this into perspective, he's in his 50s now. He wasn't when he signed the contract, but he is now.
He looks great. He does look great.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
But that was the argument that I made, is that, well, he is only about a little over a decade. I think 11 years older than Wesley.
He is now. Oh, wow.
But that's the point. That's the point. That's the point. The point is like, well, in that case, if you were going to take this long to develop, because they haven't done nothing.
No, they have. They've consistently fired.
They fired everybody that comes in, writes a script, fires them. And so they've done that. They fired directors. They fired people that are part of the but that's it. It has been 5 years since we've known about this, bro. And they have not started production.
Is this the Flash and Cyborg movie all over again?
I guess so. Because for me, because if you haven't started production, we know you're years out before. If you even started today to record this damn thing, we're still years out before we even see it. Hell, you might as well.
2-3 years. 2-3 years.
Minimum. That's bare minimum. If there's no reshooting and all that other shit that it'll inevitably have. Imagine struggling to come up with a fucking concept for a Blade movie.
It's a tough one. But I've stressed this before. It is problematic for them because a Blade movie is kill vampires.
Yeah.
Kill them all. Kill them in really cool ways.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Creative ways and a
Disney
rave
just
and
like,
the club don't matter. Fuck them up.
How the fuck do we get A, intersectionality, B, feminazism, and C, making Blade not the fucking star of his own film because he's usurped by a woman? How do we do that? That's what the fucking problem is! Getting that into the show! And even they're going like, God, it's too shoehorned. Out of here!
Yeah, you get out.
Too shoehorned. Out of here!
Blade's daughter is gonna be sitting around there for some reason, because for some reason everybody wants to go see him.
Not Blade's fucking annoying daughter.
Blade's daughter. So it's Blade's movie. It's named after him, but it'll be Blade's daughter that'll be the star of it. And apparently that has been too much to bear because they have fired everybody that's been associated with it. I believe, I can't remember if it was Ali's agent or whoever it was that was saying like, this is fucking unprecedented.
Yeah, his manager or agent.
Something like, never heard anything like this. Signed on to do this in 2019. He's 50 plus years old now, and they haven't shot a goddamn thing.
Not a minute. Not a single fucking minute. Not a single
and worse, not even that. Minute. It doesn't look like they're about to start anytime soon.
No, they don't have a script. They haven't got a fucking script or a director now. They got none. None.
Impressive. It is very impressive.
Day zero.
Yeah, effectively, they might as well sign a contract yesterday. Because they have nothing. Might as well sign on to do the movie yesterday. It's effectively the same thing. They've gone 5 years, and whatever they have done is worthless. Whatever scripts, all that shit's got trashed. No idea what that shit's happening. What's happening with that? So yeah, I don't think it happens.
No,
I just don't think it happens.
I don't think it's a good career unless he's getting paid all of the money.
Yeah.
Walk the fuck away. These things are now no longer beneficial for your career.
Not anymore.
What the fuck's going on with Brie Larson in terms of work?
Chris Evans.
They can do gay.
He found out he not really a star.
No, it's so crazy. People actually like Captain America, and they wanted to see Captain America, and he played a good. And
he played a great one to his credit.
Really liked him as Captain America. But that's the thing. That was the draw. Now, Robert Downey Jr., that guy transcends things.
Yeah.
He's very talented as an actor. Always has been, even throughout his crazy years. Always has been a tremendous actor. But you could not have cast a better Tony Stark if you tried. Just made for him. But now those characters are gone. Not only are they gone, but Robert Downey Jr. balls deep into his 50s, if not pushing 60
got to be
now.
60, man. He's got to be 60 now.
Chris Evans is early 40s. Could he return as Captain America? Yes, he could.
Perhaps, yeah.
But how much damage has been done? Because even if you put him back in,
he's
you
59.
don't necessarily get
almost
the type of films that we were getting before. You get modern Disney. So he'll be in it, but it'll be second string to female character.
He'll be black female Captain America, some shit, or Black Captain Falcon Man, who is going through his series of reshoots right now as well.
Which one? Third, fourth? How many now?
Couldn't tell you. It is going through some significant reshoots though. So they have that going for it. New World Order, is that the name of it?
New World Order or
something like that.
Whatever it was before. Did they change it to? I forgot. I don't care.
And that's next. That's next year. Yeah, because the only thing this year is Deadpool.
Downey Jr. is 59 this year.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, he's almost there. He's right there. So yeah, Brave New World. Yeah, Brave New World.
They changed it. It was New World Order, then it got changed to Brave New World. Yeah.
So it's scheduled to come out February. We thinking they make that?
I'm at MegaCon in February.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's fucking do it. But I don't know if they make it there. Would not be surprised if they came out and said it's another.
I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed again.
Yeah, one more.
It's already been pushed. What is it? Oh, it's already meant to have come out. What end of last year?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Initially.
Who knows what's happening?
Stunning and Brave New World. Stunning and
Brave
New World.
Stunning.
I'm taking that.
Stunning and Brave New World. That's what they should have named it. That would have been perfect.
Stunning. That's my review. Captain America, Stunning and Brave New World review.
Oh man, that's pretty good. So that's not getting that's getting reshoot. Agatha, is that this year or next year?
That's this year.
That's this year. So
that's
did they settle on a fucking is it just Agatha now?
It's just as far as I'm aware, it's now just called Agatha. And its release date is this year. It says Agatha release date 2023. Yeah, you wish.
Yeah.
September the 18th. And yes, it's now just called Agatha. So I think it's gone through 6 names.
Agatha.
They needed a different name per reshoot.
Yeah. So that's happening. I'm sure that'll be a hit, and then we'll break records and be the top Disney Plus show watch.
No one's gonna watch it apart from me and Disfru and Gary. So we can make
what was the
videos
angle to
laugh.
give Agatha her own show, and it's not even Agatha. To be fair, like it's like a rendition of her, an adaptation that's not accurate. Because I'm gonna say that they it's ageism. But I don't know whose bright idea that was. Was she that liked in that what was it? Scarlet Witch show, fucking WandaVision?
WandaVision. She did this.
She did that song, yeah.
She did that.
It was her all along.
And everyone's just like, oh my God, give this woman her own fucking show.
3 seasons. give her fucking
sign the contract right now. You do know that.
Give it 3 seasons. Oh,
Ironheart has been finished for over 18 months now.
Does that actually have a release date yet?
Next year. It's gonna
so
release.
She was like a legitimate teenager when they shot that, right?
It's gonna be at least 2.5 years since it was finished that it comes out. Sorry. Yeah, 2.5 years. Yeah.
That chick's gonna be a grown ass woman. By the time
she gotta be on the pension by the time that
Social Security by the time By the time she fucking
she's gonna have something in common with Tim Sweeney. Neither of them are getting royalties from this.
Oh my god.
Let's get into some soups. Chat, after today, I have to hit the gym. I have to. So we're gonna crush some soups, and then I need to work off every bit of frustration from today. Let's just see how the poll's getting on. Is this really Mags's last
went
tweet?
down 4%.
Yes, 12%. No, 88%. Computer says no. Avery Parker became a member at the YouTube level. Thank you, Avery. Appreciate you, sir. Roller coaster with a 5 gifted. Thank you, Roller Coaster. Destiny Chase has become a member as well. Thank you, Destiny Chase. Magnum Norse with a 20 says, I've lost 30 pounds thanks to Az. You just lost another 20 there. Yeah, boy. Oh, no, it's dollars. I've told my boss at work to go fuck himself thanks to Ripper. Now I'm a happy man. Nice.
I was not aware that I informed you to do that, but
yeah.
Well, guess whatever works.
Avery Park with the $5 as well says, can't wait to go from catastrophic month to cataclysmic.
Oh, well,
that's Max Versace from catastrophic to cataclysmic. The story.
Yeah. Well, the assistant will post about it when they promote it. So
TED Talk. From catastrophic to cataclysmic. Max Versace away. Great US treasure hunt with a $5 says plot twist. Max's assistant. This is a cat. Paid in kitty litter.
Oh no.
Lord J with the $10 says nice tits though. I'll take your word for it. Take your word for it. Anthony Guidel? We're gonna go with Guidel. Anthony Guidel with a $10 says, sup guys? Finished reading my Yaira 1 and I loved it. Super excited for issue 2. I am 100% totally convinced that Neptune is the man the villains refuse to name. Hail to Rip and the Silverback. It's not a bad theory. It's not a bad theory. He who shall not be named. Is Neptune a good guy or a bad guy? I don't. I mean, he gave Yara a costume. He also took all the clothes off.
That is also true.
So I mean, it's kind of like, don't put it in Twitch DMs.
Shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
shouldn't do that.
Gray goes with the $5 says, "Hey Mags, if you're a broke boy, just say so." They're not a boy. They're an adult. Jeremy Rivera with a $5 says 1 month ago, Mags couldn't afford rent. Now Mags has enough money for an assistant and a very costly surgery. Make it make sense. Good point. I can only imagine it's been done on welfare.
Yeah, there's probably some welfare statism going on for sure.
Somebody's insurance bill's getting it. Maybe DC's. As is Microwave T with the $2 says, Mags, is this assistant in the room right now?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That is good. That is good. For someone with a shit fucking name. Hot Dice with a $5. How dare you continue to stigmatize AIDS, Elton? Amen.
We're trying to get them to stop, man.
You give us money, apparently that stops stigmatizing AIDS. Here's some funds for the catastrophic month. Thank you. I was having a catastrophic month. Catastrophic.
It has been a catastrophic month.
Catastrophically good month, but still. Hot Dice, I appreciate
a month
you.
Nonetheless.
But we said the word catastrophic in there. Fear the Tardo with a $5 says, Apple life real bad. hardly whipping former's personal assistant, lesbian headlamp, bad showrunner. Kathy Canapé, no should be head, Pucas film. Lock it in, yay!
Lucas film. It's good.
Pucas film. That is good. I'm going to steal that as well. Stealing a lot of things from chat today. Thank you.
Yeah. Got a lot of creative guys there.
yeah. More creative than fucking Disney.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Makes more sense as well. Sheepsidian with a 20 for the Castel. I pass access of my account from me to also me. This place is terrible thanks to folks like me. If you don't like it, don't tweet it. Peace. That's probably the most like Mags ever got in a single tweet. What, one?
Yeah. Shout out Sheep.
That was themselves. Sheep, it's going in the book. Thank you, sir. Boosh. Appreciate you. Keaton Smith with a £1 hot dog. Oof, that was a good one. That reverbed. Mr. Tickle Trunk with a membership for 41 says, emotional child who destroys others to feel better about themselves. Trying to look good while doing evil. Visaggio is a textbook example of a narcissist. 100%.
If nothing else, I mean, you see they try to inject themselves. I mean, with the Sean Gordon Murphy situation, just blatantly injecting themselves into that shit for no reason other than to self-importance, I guess.
Well, apparently, I have it on very good authority that what Sean, because Sean actually addressed it himself. He came out like a few months ago and just fucking blew Mags out of the water, which was great. Sean said, hey, Mags, perhaps would you like to work with me at DC? Potentially. Mags took that as a promise of money and work.
Oh, man. The fact that people gave these folks jobs is unbelievable.
Hey, you get what you fucking paid for.
That's true.
Pay peanuts, you get monkeys. You know the fucking score.
Yeah.
That's what you get. Guy Incognito gifting 5 to the stream. Guy, thank you, sir. Appreciate you, bud. Purple Ties with a $2 says Sean Gordon Murphy deserves a better accuser. Shame on Mags. Dude, it's annoying, but at the same time, the easiest never gonna happen. This never fucking happened.
Yeah. Pretty obvious. You have to be into some shit. That's for sure.
Yeah, there'd have to be some politician levels of fucking shit going on there too.
Fuck.
Captain Capitalism, have a nobody with a $2 says Pride Demon. Month is ending. Hi, White History Month, July. Wow.
Respect that.
I don't know, talk about Captain Capitalism because the month of July is actually men's mental health month. So I don't understand this Pride business. It's men's mental health month. So yeah, celebrate that. Absolutely. Great US treasure hunt with a $5 says, hey Eric, oopsie, we sent something to the Denton PO box. Should it have gone to the Plano instead?
Yeah, obviously our new PO box is in Plano.
I still have the Denton one for now, though, for reasons like this. So it's been a while since I've gone there. So I'll head there soon enough.
Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate
Graph Web with a $2 says, in the name of all that is holy, hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Dude, I have. I 100% go watch The Acolyte with my friend that is absolutely 100% subscribed to Disney Plus. Completely kosher like, innit? I wouldn't do it any other way. How dare take a 610 with a $5. Does May know what happened to the other May? I think there's. Does May know what happened to the other witches? Because if she does, why not tell Osha at that moment? If she doesn't, what the hell is her motivation? Well, OSHA said, I'm taking you in because you started a fire and killed everyone. And OSHA went, oh, and she actually said it in this manner as well. I'm not even being facetious. She went, oh, they've brainwashed you. That's how she brushed it off. So instead of trying to talk, she just went, I'm going to hug you so you can try and put me in handcuffs. And then we're going to fight. And then I'm going to completely go against what I said I was going to do, which was hand myself into the Jedi. Eric, I can't make sense of it because it doesn't make a lick of it.
Don't try. No need.
I can't do the mental gymnastics involved to make this shit make sense because it doesn't make a lick of sense. Fiesta Cat with a $2 says they're going to sell dead Jedi plates. I would be interested in buying one. Just because they did release the Charred Anakin figure.
A word.
As a legit figure as well, not even a fake figure. They did actually release a Charred Anakin. I own it. I own it. Keltrick with a $5 says, if May could 100% mimic OSHA, apart from the massive tattoo on her forehead, Master Squid Game can 100% detect May's dark energy. Absolutely. He also trained OSHA for years and would 100% understand the personality of two different people, but never mind. Don't think about it. Don't
you're thinking too hard about this shit, ass.
About it.
Thinking way
But what do I know?
hard.
I'm the bigot. Correct. That last bit was actually correct. You're a bigot. Larry Parker with the $2 says, I watched the Christmas special just to feel better. But let's not go crazy now, but okay. Demangini with a $5 says, the only thing I knew about that could potentially short out a lightsaber is the synthetic crystal blade, which has since been decanonized by Disney. Apparently, this is from what I heard, this is a certain something like Corrine armor or something like that, and it's been taken from the extended universe, which Disney have decanonized.
Yeah,
and
they don't have any source material, unlike
that still
comic
sounds
books.
Stupid.
Because,
no, oh yeah, Kathleen Kennedy told us that.
No, they don't have anything.
We
to
don't
reference.
have.
Oh man, that should disqualify her.
She's running
position.
Star Wars. She's running Star Wars.
She's running the bit. She's the head honcho. She's the fucking head honcho, and she said that, bro. It's amazing.
No self-awareness. It's called cortosis, apparently. Cortosis. There you go. But even if you want to bring it in, people are just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
There's no even... Larry Parker with a $2 is true. No one to root for anymore. There isn't. There is not. Nobody's likable. I don't care about anyone because nobody's made me care about them. I was convinced Master Squid Game was going to get killed this episode. How the fuck he's still alive? Because he can't leave the planet. Because if he leaves the planet and goes to Coruscant, it's over. Sith hasn't been seen for a millennium. Well, apart from 100 years ago, of course. When I was alive, 40 years before I was born. Kratos Raptor 85 with a $5 says, as don't forget the yellow lightsabers that are meant for sentinels, correct. That guard the Jedi temples, correct. But fuck it. There was how many yellow lightsabers? 3 in there? There was 3 of them? As is Wonky Eyebrow with a 24-month thank you. Aitken with a 38-month says, I'm having to pull back on channel memberships due to financial changes. Hey, never worry about that, Aitken. Just keep watching, buddy. It's free to watch. It's free to watch.
Good, bro.
Never going to ask. Never going to ask. I still appreciate the fellowship and all the chimney sweeping it does. Fucking hell. I am covered in soot. Covered. Ed. Emblazoned 64 with a 15 months says, have you seen the trailer for the new Chris Evans and The Rock movie, Red One? It's about Santa being kidnapped. Doesn't this movie, by the way, have an exorbitantly high budget?
What movie doesn't have one of those these days, ass?
I'll have to check, but I'm convinced. I think I've heard of this film, and it's got something like a $250 million budget or something insane like that. I'll look into it. Kiadi Mundi did an anti-Force Ghost. Bitch is alive 40 years before. He's not just alive. He's a fucking Jedi Master 40 years before he's born. Bearded Gamer 88 with a membership for 3 says, hey, Ripper, I had a customer come to the shop that I worked at. We chopped it up about Rippaverse / you for about 10 minutes. You sure got fans in Idaho.
That's what's up. Love to hear that.
Man.
Shout out. Shout out Idaho.
Harrison 11106 with a $2 says, a bit late on my end, but RIP Disney Star Wars. Misery Star Wars. Big Boned with a $5 says, you're looking lean as absolute fat fuck, but I'm it's going in the right direction.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of work to do. A lot. Keep it up, brother. You'll be shredded before you know it. You're gonna look like the white Avery Parker. I wish. Fucking wish.
Avery's fucking jack, man.
No, still, I've gone from ridiculous to fat. But I'm going in the right direction still. Still heading in the pathway that I need to be headed. Appreciate it, though. Captain Capitalism, have a nobody with a $2 says, mailman is the most oppressive word. Change my mind. And I think a lot of people would like to mail men.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or nail them. Iris Roda with a £2 says, problem with this flight is the plane Disneyland. Ooh. Where would it land? On a little secluded island? Jedi Ben with a $2 says, thoughts on today's G.I. Joe Kickstarter closing out? I've not backed it yet. How long's... I might back it.
I saw that big ass thing, man. That shit was crazy.
But I'm sort of like, oh God, is it going to have all the IDW shit as well?
I'm pretty sure it is.
That was just dog shit.
I could be wrong.
And finally, Frozen Bill Killer with a $5 is at this point rooting for any character in a Star Wars show is like rooting for a specific maggot on a rotting corpse. That is a hell of an analogy right there, dude. It's over. No IDW. Oh, it's over. Yes, I missed it. I thought it had a couple more days left. Shit. And it wasn't any IDW. Shit. Ball sacks. Okay, well, I missed it. Eric, before we go, sir, anything that you would like to plug? Make sure it's gooding.
Well, gooding is the big one as I look over here now. I appreciate you guys. The Gooding collection is live. We got 3 items there. We got the book, 4 covers, a shirt, a poster. So go grab those. Closing in actually right now, just 100 away from 6,000 total books sold.
Wow.
So thanks to you all for that support. You got plenty of time, quite literally 30 days away from the fulfillment start date area-ish. So thanks to you all for that support, man. We do appreciate you. So yeah, we got a few announcements coming soon. I'm going to be working very, very hard the next few days, man. So just go support Gooding if you have not already, and go watch the trailer that we showed earlier if you missed it.
Nice. Chat, I have my review of the Acolyte episode 5 up. You're watching the absolute shit out of it right now.
Hell
I appreciate you. It's already on 76,000 views, so massive thank you. I can see what it's actually on at the back end, but it's still showing like
crazy.
So massive thank you for that support. And I will see you on FNT this Friday, Sunday Fun Day, and afternoon tea with Az on Sunday. Super Chat Square up for this week's Real BBC, because that was kicking off. So massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you so much indeed for giving up your free time. Everybody who's super chatted, membered, remembered, gifted memberships. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Next week, we're going to be on Eric's channel. Till then, you take care. Bye for now.